Hello everybody, and welcome back to Beneath the Tide. You may notice that I changed up the background image a little bit for this, just because we got a lot of new stuff happening soon with this campaign, and I needed to reflect that. Because we do have a new player joining eventually, whenever I can figure out a good narrative point to do that. And we have new art to show for Henry, so I have to put that on as well. With his flail.
Oh yeah.
But hello everybody.
Thank you to Garrett for making that. You can see on Twitter my attempt at drawing Henry.
So good.
Proud of that horse.
So yes, welcome back to Beneath the Tide, episode 34. Current title in my mind is Homeward Bound. Yep. Anyways, welcome back everybody. Just some quick announcements before we begin. We have a podcast, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify. You can check it out there and give it a listen. Listen to the first 5 episodes of Beneath the Tide. And then coming soon, Demystifying DMing. You can listen to that on there. Yes! You can listen to that on there. Listen to DM interviews when those start to happen. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I believe we have some other DMs in the pipeline. Yes? No? Not confirmed? Maybe?
You're looking at them.
Yeah! Woo! Nice! Yeah. Excellent.
But yeah, once I get started on that and get it back up and running, I'll also be talking to other people and just kind of peppering those in throughout. I've been working on it, I promise. I keep adding in, I have now a Google Doc folder of, ideas, notes for ideas for episodes, and I'm up to, 8 new ones.
Yeah.
So I just need to record them.
Excellent.
But, should I talk about this Sunday also?
Sure.
Okay. Also, so kind of related. This Sunday, no Soldiers of the Lich Queen. 1, Dustin's not going to be there.
No.
But 2, I will be absent because I need to go to a memorial service, which has been a reason for my busy week as well, which is why Demystifying DMing is pushed back a little bit more. But I will get to that as soon as I am able. It's just been a very busy time for me lately.
Yes. And I will be at a Halloween haunt in Toronto.
Ooh.
Where they turn all of Canada's Wonderland into a haunted playground.
Nice.
Also, yeah, so Demystifying DMing, going to be a lot of fun when that comes back. Get to talk with other DMs and learn what they chat about. Learn what they do when they throw their parties into death. Also, November 3rd is our extra live stream, probably 12 noon to 12 p.m. or 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Still looking at what I'm going to do for that day for slots and everything. If we don't get enough people running games, I might just do a 12-hour session of D&D. With a lot.
Wait. First slot is still
sort of the Lich Queen, yeah.
Okay,
but I'm
making sure.
If everyone can attend an hour earlier, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Or I'll just make it 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. You know what? 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. for the extra live stream. And then if we don't get enough slots after Soldiers of the Lich Queen, I might just run a long... We also do have a game of Dread that day.
Ooh.
But after that, if I don't get any more signups, I might just do a really long D&D session after that. So, more details about that soon. Our goal for this time is raising $1,200 because we raised $600 last time. Yeah. Also, I don't know if any other announcements. Other than check out our Patreon, please. You can get free adventures if you do that I make. You can get Fizzleblimp's Sugarland right now if you're a Patreon for October. And if you want to know what you're getting into with Fizzleblimp's Sugarland, you can check out the one-shot we ran here on the channel that had Sam, Garrett, Kate, and Muse playing that, where they all played really interesting characters, and all of them maybe didn't get out alive of the Candy Factory.
And
Shout out to Old Dilly.
Yeah, Garrett plays the best character that has ever been on this channel.
Old Dilly, yeah. Old Dilly is so good. Backup character if News dies, Old Dilly.
Old Dilly.
Speaking of old dillies, let's get...
no, bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Let's get back into Beneath the Tide.
I mean, it's only because you bailed on it. If you had stuck in there, we would have been there with you.
Stick on the old dilly.
The important thing
That's
about
right.
Dilly is
That's
don't
right.
pull out.
Oh God!
They just slop right out. Anyways, last week on Beneath the Tide,
made it worse, so much worse.
Because they're limp. Last week on Beneath the Tide, I've had too much whiskey today. Last time on Beneath the Tide, the party was sailing away from Coal Shell Cove after performing a heist there. And on the way back, people were chatting, having good talks with each other, and just chatting about. And eventually, as you guys sailed along, the party decided to give Henry some lunch. And decided to play a prank on Henry, and everyone started dropping dead on the deck of the ship after eating the slop, in which Henry started freaking out, thinking he was going to try to gag himself with his spoon. Which you can go back last week and check out that episode and gif it, because it'll live forever.
No.
There are timestamps.
There are timestamps.
Did you timestamp that moment?
Not specifically, but
Okay.
I will go back.
Add in an extra comment timestamping that one.
It just says, "GIF this," and has the time.
I don't know. I don't know if I like Garrett having this much power.
Henry, I was trying to make a clip of it, but Twitch wasn't working. I was gonna call it Henry's Deep Throat. Anyways,
Oh, boy.
So the party dealt with that. Henry was fine.
We don't want that kind of views.
No, or we do. We get a lot of them.
Well,
anyways, the party continued sailing on after that incident and found their ship in a strange cloud of fog after being pursued by a black, tattered derelict of a ship that the party had previously seen, minus Henry and Ogden, had previously seen as Bleak Skull sunk beneath the waves, or big parts of Bleak Skull sunk beneath the waves, and a ship sailed away from the wreckage of the island. The ship was hot on their tails and disappeared in the fog and reappeared in front of them, after which the fog enveloped both ships and combat happened with a bunch of shadow pirates. And the shadow pirates were getting dispatched. They were taking away people's strength pretty easily, sapping that strength away, doing some damage, and then the captain appeared. The vampire captain of the pirate ship, who attacked the party and was pretty much a threat, dispatched, turned into mist, and reformed in the fog. And the party escaped the fog and found themselves surprisingly back on the continent of Ipshire, skipping 2 weeks' worth of sailing, and maybe spending a day to get back. And as the ship breaks through the fog, Eclipse went back down to the captain's quarters to just sleep. After Kelwyn did do a scrying to reveal the location of Ash, revealing that Ash had somehow returned to Dawnbreak Cove, murdered his father, and set the Monstros estate aflame before teleporting away in a flash of lightning. And that's where we're going to pick up with the crew, the Void Maw, sailing out of the fog, Ipshire, in sight, on track to Red Dove Island. Oh, and Henry revealed his revealed his abilities.
and then promptly passed out as soon as fainted as soon as the battle ended.
What was that all about?
Yeah, I've
Eclipse.
No, she's gone. She
yeah,
went to her cabin.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, okay. Wow.
You ever heard of Carnifax? That's what Henry said his name was, but he said it with a much lower, scarier voice.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Have I heard that name before?
Nope.
I don't know. I wonder if I've ever read a book with that
Nope.
name in it.
Nope.
I know. I wouldn't even bother thinking of it because certainly I haven't.
Yeah, I
Wouldn't
guess,
even try.
That yeah, doesn't definitely doesn't ring a bell. Carnifex.
I may have
Something to
misspoken
look
last.
into.
Sorry, I may have misspoken last week. It's not Carnifex, it's Carnifex with an E.
Thank you.
Carnifex.
I only remembered it because someone made a Carfax joke.
Yes,
Sorry.
and I think I realized after thinking about that, I was like, wait a minute, could I say fax or fex?
Carnifex.
I will go back to being unconscious.
Like what the fex?
Right. Or Carnival Effects.
Or the band, Carnifex.
There's a band, Carnifex?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Capital. That is
Alright.
fantastic.
So Ogden, what do we do with this guy?
What's
He's a dangerous. He seems pretty dangerous. He's got a pretty big dingleberry hanging off of him.
Brigand? Do we need to put him in? Do we have a brig?
Yes.
Perhaps it might be. I don't know. I mean, the guy seemed to be all right with us. He gave us his name and everything. But
Great. He also passed a truth test and held a pretty big secret. I'm of the mind that we should have no new friends on this ship because we have a lot of people lying to us.
yeah, but we're also pirates.
You would have remember, if someone successfully saves against a truth circle, just so you know.
No, we would know.
Yes, and he did not.
True. We didn't ask the right questions. You did lawyer us. I mean, character-wise, you did lawyer us, right?
Unconscious.
Super helpful. I'm glad
so-
you get.
I think maybe I don't know what
Yeah,
there's so many things we have to think about, right?
news, Ogden.
Jeez, where do you come from?
Sorry.
Oh,
Hi. So
we're gonna put a bell on you.
I was cleaning out my latrine. While that big fight was going on. I have it in a bucket. See?
Well, there it is. Yeah.
See, goblin log.
Yeah,
There you go.
you got
Looks
you definitely
healthy.
improved it
Way
right
to-
there.
Great diet.
What happened to Ponytail?
He turned into a chain monster.
He seemed to kind of he fought more than you, buddy.
Can I dump this on him? Wouldn't it be funny?
No. I recently have been covered in shit. It's not fun. That's not. It seems like a bad thing. Also, I'm pretty sure his chain personality warned us not to prank him anymore.
We could just say he shed himself from the fight.
No, I think the chain monster will know. If I'm being honest, I'm a little afraid of the chain monster. I'm not trying to yuck your yum, but I'm so sorry. I think the chain monster would do horrible things to you. And buddy, we're so low on crew.
Yeah,
I need you in
Glump,
fighting spirits. You're great.
He might pop you wide. Yeah, he might pop you.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty intense what was going on.
He just dumps it over the side of the ship.
I think that's probably best. It's best food for the shark, buddy. I'd give this guy a wide berth. He looks like a powder puff, but he's no one to be messed with. I'd give him a wide
He's a
berth.
puff powder. He's
A-
a puff powder.
As Grump walks away, he kicks Henry in the leg and then runs down below.
Ah! I just.
Oh,
Sorry. I must have fallen asleep on deck. I had the strangest dream.
Oh,
goes
did
ri-
you?
Goes right up to him.
Hello, Mr. Noose.
How you doing, Henry?
Like I said, I had a very, very strange dream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear
Go
the.
on.
Yeah.
It's all very vague, very violent. I'd rather not revisit it.
No.
extreme detail. Please entertain us.
Go on.
Close-ups.
Yeah, it's making me uncomfortable.
Did he come back? Did he come back?
News looks over at Ogden.
Sorry. Can I help either of you?
Yes.
Please go into detail about your dream. We are very interested.
Some of us are dream interested.
All right. It's very vague, a little hazy. Parts of it a little blank, but
Oh. Did you hear that, Noose? Parts of it are hazy.
Hey Ogden,
Yeah.
you think you could take a little sliver of that battle from your mind and share it with Henry?
Oh my god, you're better than the Fraulein. Hold on. Fraulein. Yes, I need the last 20 minutes, please. Casting code thoughts, pull it out.
Okay.
And
well, that's a very impressive bit of magic.
oh yeah. So I'd like you to take a look at this what I'm starting to call a mind ribbon. And you can just essentially you can take the parts you want to look at, turn it, go forward, go backward. Now you said your dream, it was hazy.
Yes.
Yes. I want you to look into this, and I want you to look for a chain monster. Yeah. Ooh, that brought some feelings up. Was your dream about chains?
There may have been some.
Great. Look at what's in your hands.
What does it look like? What does
Oh,
this? How does ribbon go to like visual? Like, what is the process look like here? I'm very curious.
So have you ever dealt with a microfiche
No.
library?
Yeah.
Like microfiche. I think that's the name of it. It also makes me laugh because it's a fun name for things.
Yeah.
Microfiche. But you can kind of. So I imagine that it is a probably at widest like 6 inches, but something you can hold in your hands and kind of minority report your way through, back, forward, zoom.
So is it like on the rib? You can like see through your eyes.
It comes
like,
out of my mind. I can throw it into your mind and just have you go, like you can just Matrix and Keanu it if you want to.
Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But
I prefer you having to like kind of just sit there and look at it with.
so it's
people.
like it's like a 6-inch wide like screen basically where I can.
Yeah, and it goes backwards, forwards. You can kind of view multiple things, but it's gonna be for like 20 minutes. So like our whole fight plus some probably the goof is in there.
Yeah.
Probably that whole fight, and just you're kind of like you see this right there, boom, that chain monster.
Starts at the
All
beginning.
of this
goes
is from
through.
Ogden Boon. Yeah, all of this is from Ogden Boone's perspective. So there's like a time where he's dead.
Oh, did I don't know if I ever went to death saving throws, did I?
No, it was a feigned death.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. So it just goes
Right.
dark for a bit, and then it eventually comes up. It's like, yes, I guess I remember this part with the stew and everything. Yes, this is very familiar.
Also, you're fully seeing your own body, so it's a lot of
It's
maybe
very
some
strange.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh, I need to get a new vest. That doesn't fit me as well as I thought it did in the back. All right. Ooh, my tailor lied to me. All right.
Yeah, I would ask for your money back.
Well,
honestly.
It's been a while and a great distance. I'll just find a new one.
It could be the adamantine breastplate that kind of
That's right. I'm wearing a breastplate.
made it a bit tighter.
And then eventually he's just gonna like eyes get wider in a horror as he like slow motions his way through the part where he's curled up on the ground, and then the bloody chains just burst out of his arm. And he looks over and sees just his ripped, bloody shirt sleeve, like rolls it up very quickly, and is like, what? Armor of Agathis appears. What is that? This is another. I know what this is. It's another of those pranks. I know what this is exactly. This is another one of those pranks. Just like you pulled on me with the stew. I know it. I am onto you.
Yeah. I'd love to get into that with you. But here, we're gonna double time, maybe triple time through the whole part where you kicked everyone's tail, and I'm gonna go to this part. This part where you told us your chain metal name. Does the name Carnifex, was that in your dream?
It sounds familiar, yes.
Okay, well, this is you saying it. Turn up the volume on it. Carnifex.
That's
Carnifex.
Interesting.
Carnifex.
Rewind, fast forward, rewind, play.
Corporate accounts, Carnifex speaking. Just a moment.
Play that part over and over again, and then just. I haven't any idea who that name belongs to. I have no connection to that person, and then all of a sudden his head just snaps back and his eyes go red and just goes, "Oh, come on, Henry, you telling me you don't know who I am? Who is that? What happened? Did you hear that too?"
Yeah.
You remember the voice? I said there was someone speaking into heads on the ship with a voice?
Yep.
That's what it sounded like.
I mean, I kind of figured that out.
I also, I want to point out, not speaking into heads, perhaps just one head. We all hear it. It's a sound out loud here. If it's just in your head, it's just in your head.
That's distressing. Yeah, Henry's mouth like moves and it comes just like out of his mouth when that happens.
Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on with you, buddy. You seem to have like either a curse or something like hitching a ride on your soul there, buddy.
I'm not a curse. What are you talking about? Think of us like roommates. What? Why? Oh, that's very uncomfortable when that happens.
See, Ogden's aware of my little terminology for.
Oh yeah, I was
things.
Gonna ask. You just told me. What's the? Hey, News.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about Ash?
Hold on a second, Henry.
All right.
News like pulls Ogden down. There was something you didn't tell me.
I think I told you everything, but
News
but
had
Ash,
you by the collar.
I acquiesced. Great. Okay. Wow. It's a little aggressive. Tight on old Ogden Boone's neck. It's tight. All right. So, yeah. So Ash, as you know, had some sort of storm father Dingleberry. You knew that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Great. That could have been his relative.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Mm-hmm. So if we are about to crew up with another dingleberried soul, I'd like to know if this one's gonna fully be a goddamn traitor as well.
Okay, so there wasn't any extra info you had on Ash
I don't.
that you hadn't told us yet?
That's what I'm saying. I think he was. I think he had a dingleberried soul, and I think he.
All right.
As far as information, I know. I think I'm 90% sure I've shared everything I know. I mean, I also know a lot of things. I got this book. Hold on.
As
Dig
this,
through your book, all right, Ogden?
as this is happening, you guys are sailing back into Ipshire. You're sailing through the islands. Kelwyn is steering you guys towards Red Dove Island. Just a reminder.
Yes.
Why did you need to leave the place you know, Casa de Blanca, whatever it is?
Casablanca.
Oh yeah, the Jose de Cuervo. Why did you leave?
Well, I'll just say professional reasons. There is nothing professional about why you left. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't. That's still very annoying and distressing. and uncomfortable.
Carnifex.
Yes. Stop it.
No, hey, are you gonna be real with us? Are you gonna tell us the truth?
What do you want to know? I don't know if I'm comfortable with this. Shut up. Please don't. What did I just say?
Noose. I think we can get some real answers out of Carnifex. I think Henry's trying to lawyer us, and I think Carnifex will tell us the truth. I'm teeing you up, my man.
Okay, yeah. So hey, why did you guys leave?
Well, let's just say that. Well, I mentioned I'm a lawyer, right? And I primarily work in paperwork. And some influential, dangerous people came in and gave me a job. Which there's no shortage of dangerous people on my home island. Well, they came in with a contract for me to look at. My contract. What was it? Is that's news to me. I was a bit nervous. So I may have. Well, mistakes were made. You mistakes. You knocked over an entire inkwell onto my carefully written contract. That may have been what happened, yes. So after that happened, it sort of vanished in a poof of fire. And, like I said, dangerous people. And I was afraid of what they might do to me since I ruined their contract. Ruined doesn't begin to explain what you did. Perhaps you can clarify?
Poor Henry.
What you did is you screwed up the contract so bad that now I'm stuck with you. Stuck with me? Look down. Look at yourself. I'm moving your head. Look down. Do you really think I would be with you still if I had a choice? That was hurtful. That was hurtful. I'm not going to dignify that with a response, but that was hurtful. I don't want to be.
You guys. You guys shouldn't fight. It's a rough go. It's a rough thing to see. You guys work so well together.
By that, do you mean I drag him through the fight and he tries to cower and run? I have no business being in a fight of any kind. Well, I do.
This is Ogden. This is quite a little conundrum we got here. Yeah, I mean, Henry, he can feel quite a bit of shoes on the non-combat scene, and this other guy he's a big flexer on the battlefield. The guy's swings that dang that hunk of metal around like nobody's business.
I like this one. He has good taste.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I do.
I gotta ask you that. I gotta ask you one question, though, Noose.
What's up?
It's how strong are you feeling? Do you have any spells left in you?
Nope. I am
Me
all
either.
out. I am. Oh, I got one spell left. It looks like.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Well,
I feel like we need to get a couple more things out of the way with Henry.
yeah, I feel that too. I was going to suggest we zone of truth. Henry,
Yes.
I don't think that's entirely necessary, but I don't actually have it prepared.
that's fair. That's fair. Henry, do you like to read?
I have it prepared, Cowan says from the ship.
It's fine.
Okay, I keep sailing. Red Dove is about just on the horizon. We'll be there in about a couple hours.
Couple like two, 3. What's your
About 2 hours.
two? Thanks, Kellen.
So Carnifex or Henry, whichever one wants to respond.
What is it?
This contract. What is it that you're trying to do?
Question.
I didn't get very far into reading it. And whatever it said before, now it's ruined and I don't know what it does.
Oh no. Oh boy. So
He spilled ink all over it. It covered up some things, it didn't cover up others, and it changed some things. I don't know what it does now, and now I'm stuck in here.
oh.
I need to write that down.
I told you
to
that.
forgive me from
I
laughing.
forgot.
Okay.
So just to be clear, Henry Carnifex, is there a perhaps a I don't know a portmanteau of your name you'd like a Henrifax or a Carnery? Is there some sort of mix of your name you'd like?
No, I would like to stay just Henry. That if that's fine. I think we should be called Carnifex. That sounds. I'm not. I don't like that. You will. Will I? I don't. This is uncomfortable.
Eddie.
So my question.
Yeah. Yes.
My question becomes this, Henry.
Yes.
I've got a great book. I'd love you to peruse with me.
All right.
Great. It's a book about Red Dove Island, where we're heading.
All right.
I'd love for you to go ahead and lawyer up what you can about that. And I'd also love to ask you, do you still have a copy of that redacted contract you kind of magooed your way all over?
No. See, again, I spilled the ink on it, and then it sort of floated up into the air and burst into a cloud of fire and vanished. Hellfire, specifically. Oh, lovely.
Carnifex,
Yes.
do you know the whereabouts of the contract?
Where isn't necessarily a good way of describing it. It's kind of gone and also in effect.
will lean over to Ogden. Ogden, we have to get a ceiling hole replacement from one of Baxter's friends called Vel Tariq, and he's in the city of Dis in the 9 Hells. Maybe when we do that, we might be able to figure out what's going on with Henry here.
Also, didn't you say something about some sort of backwards hand cat who's trying to do some nasty shit with Captain Eclipse?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do whenever we.
Yeah, a lot of big plates. We bellied up to the buffet without knowing how much. Our eyes have been bigger than our stomachs lately. I'll cop to it. I'll cop to it.
Pretty much. Yep.
We got a plate full of leftovers. Also, hey, guess what? My mom's still being eaten by a tree. So that's a whole bag of snakes we got to unravel.
I got an update on that.
I'd forgotten about that momentarily.
I got an update on that.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? No, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me now. Shut up.
To me.
Everybody, shut up. Shut up. What?
Pipchin told me that, Mrs. Boon, Mama Boon, she's just fine. It's taken a long time for this guy to feast on her, and that it's gonna be a while, and that she's fine. She's not conscious, so she's not in any immediate pain. So good news, right?
I suppose it's about as comfortable as if someone were slamming your toe in the door slowly rather than quickly. So in that regard,
yeah,
just a real slow grinding of your bone between wood and stone, I suppose, might be better than a quick snap off of your toe. So yeah, in that regard, Noose, silver lining.
Yeah, I mean, we can always go and smash the door so that her toe isn't getting squished anymore. It'll happen at some point.
Oh my gosh!
Do we get a new crew member? I hear another voice up here.
And Grum kind of sticks his head up out from the underneath. Just
hey, Grump, you want to come meet who you tried to prank?
Okay. Hi, Henry.
Hello, small one.
I wanted to pour poop on you.
Eyes go glowing red, leans down. If you pour poop on me, I will turn you inside out and feed you to yourself. Oh, that sounded violent. I am so sorry.
Grump just gone. He trips going down the stairs, and you hear him.
Yeah, I imagine we see a
sorry.
There's a little goblin
of pee.
No, there's a little
of pee that he slipped on.
Nope, there's a little goblin nugget at the top of the stairs.
Just accompanied by a.
Oh, well, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not usually one for the bluer jokes, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm so sorry that whatever he is just threatened one of your crew members.
Don't worry about it.
I have a name. Right.
Right, and I guess here's the thing. No, I just we've been boned over a lot this trip, Henry, Carnifex.
We just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm real sick of it. I'm over it.
we just want to make sure that Carnifex, that that your stuff isn't gonna come back and bite us, whatever it may be. I mean, we don't
Or
even
Henry's,
know what's
in fairness.
going on.
Or Henry.
Well, Henry's stuff is like we'd be fighting off bad dudes anyway, so that's in the line of Pipshin's work, that's doing a good deed. So if we get any of Henry's bad dudes coming after us, that'll be fun.
All right. So just a bit. Be honest. They were it's a family. It's a family, actually. Specifically, if I'm being totally honest, I understand. I feel for you, and I very much apologize that I brought this onto your ship. I didn't know that I was bringing it onto your ship. This is new to me as well. It's such an adventure. But the name of the family is the Belwyn family from Casa de Cuervos, and they shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully, they stay on Casa de Cuervos, as far as I know.
Hey, Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Hey, Kelvin.
Yeah. What's going on? Where was that?
Noose, do you want to drive or do you want me to drive?
You're the navigator. I think
I'll
you might
drive.
be able to do it a little better.
Do you have proficiency with sea vehicles?
No.
I mean,
it's
I
fine.
just have to
We'll
hold
just
the
walk
wheel.
over. We'll just walk. All we have to do is just walk over to where he's steering and just have a conversation.
Hey,
around
Henry.
him.
Henry, come with us.
All right. Yes. I'll come along with.
What is what do you?
Just surround.
Okay, so
Surround Kelvin.
personal space. Also, what do you want? Yes, what do you want, Noose?
Oh, we're.
So you
Just
said
get
your
up
name was Kelvin
right, miss.
Belwyn.
My name is not Kelvin Belwyn. It's Kelvin, and I worked for the Belwyns.
Well,
Before they did this to me.
What to you exactly?
What you say, Henry? What?
You said before they did this to you. Did what exactly?
Oh, they turned me into a vampire.
They what?
Yeah, they turned me into a vampire.
How did they do that?
I don't know.
They can turn people into vampires.
I believe so. They can do a lot of things. From what I saw when I worked in their house about 100 years ago.
Oh, like what kind of things? Just off the top of your head, anything worth noting?
Possess people? Generally, they just made people do murder for hire for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I left when they turned me into this, and killed my family. So.
Oh, they killed your family. Oh,
yes.
Oh dear.
Henry, you don't have any family, do you?
Yes.
Is it back on the
Cala de Cuervos. It's Cala de Cuervos.
yeah.
Yes.
Cala de Cuervos.
Yes.
They're back on there?
Yes.
Oh, poor buddy. That doesn't look good.
Wait, does he know the Belwyns too?
Call it a professional relationship.
You poor bastard, they're going to kill you.
Oh dear.
They also.
No one is going to kill us.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense. I keep steering now.
What? Kelvin, did that just put you off seeing that Henry had a little
Nope.
hot dangler on him?
I just know what that means because he's not the first one I've seen that dealt with the Belwyns to have something like that.
What?
Oh, yes. The one time, about 50 years ago, they made their one son sign a contract. And their son got possessed by a devil of some sorts, and they used their son to kill a lot of people and basically ferry them souls so they could live a little longer. And then once their son had done the job for them, they killed their own son. Well, one of their sons. They have many. Okay, I keep selling.
That's horrifying.
It's
Yeah,
just-
that makes sense.
Just stories, right? So,
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Garner.
Why does that make sense?
Carnivax is just like, yeah, that's how you run business.
Carnifex, there's a question I've been not wanting to ask you, but I think at this point I just have to know, because my mind is going all sorts of terrible places. What are you? Oh, I am what's called a chiton. I think I said that right. Yes, chiton. I don't know what that is.
I do.
Then you say it.
Flumph.
Do you like your throat being attached to your body? I think you like your throat being attached to your
Ha!
body.
No, I meant Chain Devil.
Yeah, there we go. Devil. Devil. Yes, lovely.
Everything adds up. This is interesting.
I'm glad you're entertained.
It's very interesting.
Um,
I've never seen someone possessed by the Belwin's contracts, get off the island and get this far away.
First of all, this isn't a possession. If this was a possession, 1, I could leave, and 2, he wouldn't be talking.
There should be a way for you to leave.
Somehow in unison, like one half of the mouth in one voice, one half of the mouth in the other. There is.
Well, we'd have to go to Cala de Cuervos and kill the people who made the contract.
Oh, that sounds. Let's do it. No, that sounds dangerous.
Or it might go deeper than that, and we have to go into the Nine Hells.
Go to hell. I've gone to temple every week for my entire life until this happened to prevent exactly that. Home sweet home.
And I believe we have to go to hell anyway, so it's on the way.
What did I get myself into?
Anyways,
heck of a time.
we'll be at Red Dove Island in about an hour, so do what you need to do, and we'll have a little fun.
How's everybody doing? It looks like all of you took a little bit of hurt. It looks like you still have some injuries, and Noose is gonna go up to each of you and use his healer's kit.
Alright.
And
That said,
Ogden,
those who did suffer the strength effects of the shadows are still under effect of that.
Oh, that's right.
The negative to the ability scores.
I get back at 4 strength.
That goes back, that resets after a long rest. Or lesser restoration.
Okay.
yeah, and we just had breakfast, so.
Or let me check something actually. Henry, you have a demon in your body.
Devil. Careful. They don't like being confused.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh boy.
Kelwin.
We'll actually start with Henry. So 8 plus.
I suppose Henry would still have does the ribbon of memory like wear off at some point, or is he still holding that?
It's 8 hours weightless.
Okay. And as you mentioned injuries, Henry pulls it out and is just playing and replaying the part where he gets hit full force by a fireball. How on earth did I survive this? Look right here. Just pauses it, is like just fire covering his entire body. A normal person should not be able to be walking after this, and yet I am.
Yeah, no, look, it seems like you really wanted it.
Here, bend down.
All right. Yeah, Henry will just sit down
There
on
you
the
go.
deck and be watching this.
All right, you got 13 hit points back.
Thank you. Look, if I'm going to be riding along with you, I'm going to make sure that you're not going to die every time you stub your toe.
Ogden, your neck. That's 7. 15 hit points for Ogden.
All right.
And no one else is here, so.
Yep.
And I believe that ends that healer's kit is now done.
Yes.
So I'm down to 2 full healer's kits.
Okay, so we'll say that probably took the other hour. Just doing everything and
Does that
everyone.
count as a short rest?
I'll say it counts as a short rest, yes.
Spell slots.
But unfortunately, long rest, but short rest does not fix the other thing. The negative strength modifiers, because Eclipse is also at 4. But yes, short rest and
Oh boy.
Short rest. I'm gonna roll a couple hit dice then.
I'm gonna do that for Eclipse. Eclipse got 18. And her hit point max also dropped because of the vampire. Bitter. So she's at, from 69, she went down to 52.
Nice.
2, 3.
Oh, by the way, now that I got all you guys here, any of you know how to cut a diamond?
I do.
You have stuff to cut diamonds?
I mean, I have lots of things to cut diamonds. I have a passive perception of 24, even though that doesn't do anything. But
I'm proud of it.
I'm very proud of it. You know,
I just need this diamond, this 700 gold piece worth diamond. I need about 200 gold piece off of it.
Okay, I can do that. I think.
Yeah. Knock him dead, and he'll just toss this big diamond at him.
He catches it, and he starts channeling some weird stuff through it, like really dark necrotic magic.
Cool.
And
Carbon.
here you go.
What do you do?
It's a secret.
Okay. So it is like a 500 chunk and a 200 chunk?
Yep.
Okay.
Why is he steering and we're the ones fighting?
I can fight as well.
Just saying. Maybe that was a rude question, Carnifex. Don't talk to me. All right.
I could, I could turn this ship into holy ground, but it would be bad for me and it would be bad for you as well, Mr. Henry.
Well, don't do it. Well, let's just then not. If it would be bad for you, then just friendly suggestion that I would hate to see you put out. So let's just not.
Wonderful. And the ship slows down. And before you guys, you see a massive, massive, massive island, the biggest yet, surrounded by dense, dense jungle. But you can see pathways going into the jungle. There are merchants on the docks selling wares. A lot of pathways going into the jungle. You see carts going into the jungle. And in the middle of the island, protruding out of the jungle, is a massive, massive, almost to the clouds, volcano. And Kelvin's like, "Welcome to Red Dove Island, everyone."
Super.
So, Noose.
Yup.
We have a mansion here, don't we?
Oh. Yeah, speaking of mansions. Eclipse?
And as you guys get to Red Dove Island, we're going to go and take a break. And pick up Kate. So we'll see you guys all in about 5 minutes or less. So stay tuned, everybody. Hi, everybody,
Jam.
I'm here.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
and welcome back to Beneath the Tide. I'm liquored up again. Word of
I
advice:
wish I was.
mixing Concord grape juice and apple whiskey is heaven.
Mm.
But hello, everybody. We're back. The party has just arrived on. It tastes like a grape lollipop.
I love how you just went directly back to whiskey.
But we're
To
back.
your drink.
We're back on Red Dove Island. The party has just arrived. The ship has docked. Eclipse is still passed out in the captain's quarters. Everybody else is on deck.
Henry,
Yes.
do you still have that cleanup spell?
Oh, yes, I do. That one's me.
Could you give me a once over? I am still kind of caked in shit.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. And then to here, and then the bunny goes around. I can't believe that you're actually going through all of this. I'm concentrating, and I'll just.
Excuse me. Who's the captain of this ship? I need you to write in the log that you've docked here. And you guys can see off on the dock a very short and portly human, dressed in like long brown, like old-timey clothes. His shoes have gold buckles on them. He's got knee-high white socks, very plump, round, pink face, and he's wearing a tricorn hat. And he's got like one of those fake like Renaissance wigs. And he's like, I just need to know who's the captain of this ship is and what the name of the ship is. They need to sign this here ledger. Hello?
Would I be able to hear this from my sleeping quarters in the captain's quarters? Would I be able to hear this asleep?
Perception check.
All right. All right. Average 10.
Nope.
But, well, it's
Oh.
a 13 total. I rolled a straight 10 plus 3.
You hear unintelligible voices.
Oh,
Hello,
are we there
just.
yet?
Oh, I can. All right. You
Wait,
you take the wire and you spin it, and then you move your pinkies like this.
I'm gonna open the captain's quarters and just slowly trudge out.
Alright, you treasure out onto the deck.
Henry's like halfway through a message spell.
Hello, just look. The captain needs to sign this ledger or I'll have to ask your ship to leave.
I'm the captain.
Oh, wonderful. Please come down on the dock and sign this.
All right. Noose, first mate. Come on.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yep.
And this,
Yeah.
this plump guy waddles over. The book's almost like half the size of him. And he just drops it down on a small, pedestal on the dock. And he just opens it up. Sign right here, please.
All right. And I'm gonna sign Eclipse and the Void Maw.
You can please tell your child to stop smiling at me.
This is the first mate.
Hello.
Interesting. What brings you to Red Dove Island?
Couple things actually. We have a land. We have a property to check out,
Okay. And he writes down property.
and also checking in with one of our superior officers.
Are you pirates?
That depends.
Henry pops up from over the railing real quick. Justin, is piracy illegal on Red Dove Island?
No, because it is the pirate capital of the continent.
Great.
Henry will just, I'm captain.
What?
We're good. You're good.
Yes, we are pirates.
Wonderful. So the Void Maw, my last note said this ship was captained by one Ash. Where is he?
I believe it went
Sparky
by.
Boom Man deserted.
Oh no, it says Dustin Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. He's gone.
No wait, did Ash sign his real name? Sign Ash when
No.
he allied with
Captain
Monroe.
Miller. Oh wait,
With
that's a good question.
In the book, I think you wrote Captain Ash. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
It was like
That's what I thought.
another time when we
Yeah.
docked somewhere.
Yeah, that was with
Right.
Malon at the shipwrights thing. All right, cool. Yeah,
he gave me
that's
a big
right.
name.
Cool.
Oh, so Captain Ash. Yes. Where is he?
He absconded. He's solo now. We don't really keep track of him. He deserted.
I know where he is. I told you guys my scry yesterday or earlier today. Okay, so I'll just write he is gone. Eclipse, old first mate, is now new captain. Wonderful.
Yeah.
You're you're a couple weeks early. Monroe was expecting you at the Driftwood Keep, but you are very early. So I guess just explore at your leisure.
Yeah, we gotta break in a new house.
Wonderful. Do you know the direction to the house?
I'm sure we can figure it out.
Here's a map.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did somebody say map?
For the
There
captain.
you go. He's the navigator.
He's
Oh.
a navigator. Just
He looks interesting. So, what you want to do is very handsome. Nice set of clothes.
Yeah, he's from out of the country.
Oh, you look like you are of Bulgarian taste.
That one.
You know it.
As am I, friend. And he bows. And this human's about 5'2". Very short, very plump. He's like, so, do you have the keys for the manor?
We have the deed to the place.
Ah, yes, sorry. Here are the keys.
Thank you very much.
And if you follow the map, it'll tell you it is on the south side at the base of the volcano. Very good view.
How did you know which manor was ours? I didn't tell you the address on the deed.
But I know that it was meant for Captain Ash and the Void Maw, and this is the Void Maw.
Alright. Can I insight check him?
For what purpose?
I just want to know if he's shady, because he seems to know more than we do about this deed. And I just want to check if he's, like, not trying to do anything.
Sure.
I don't like that he knows this. 17.
Nope. Seems to be
No.
honest.
Alright, cool. Well, thank you very much.
If you need to call me, my name is Henrik von Mestelwin. But you
Henrik
can,
von Messelwin.
or you can just simply call me Henrik.
Right. Thank you very much, Henrik. We will be on our way.
He slams the book shut, puts it under his arms, and just says, "Alright, explore with your heart's leisure. Do stick to the paths in the jungle. The dinosaurs have gotten very hungry as of late. But
Dinosaurs?
you should be safe."
What?
Wait, you have real dinosaurs here?
Yes,
Son of a bitch.
you could
Son of a
say
bitch did it.
you could say life found the way here.
That son of a bitch did it.
I'm sorry. Are we just going to ignore the fact that a dinosaur?
Yes,
Yeah, but
dinosaurs.
Actually, we've seen them before on the King's Island.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh,
what we
well.
found.
Oh,
That's what
dinosaur.
we
Just
found.
a fact of life. All right.
Yeah,
right.
that-
All right.
It's where we found Mr. Ogden Boon.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, no. They didn't ask if they were too busy asking if they could. They didn't ask if they should. They just, they didn't ask.
Henry, you have a devil living inside you. This is not the weirdest thing that's happened to you today.
Nope. This is
All
a
right,
Tuesday.
everybody. Who wants to check out the new house?
I do.
All right, we got news. Ogden, how about you?
In for a penny, in for a pound.
All right.
I would, on our way, depending on what's up. If we look at a map, Ogden, if you look at the map, what's on the way? Is there a way that we can kind of cut through, maybe, look for any market districts and stuff, and just
So-
kind of walk through to get our bearings?
Unfortunately, I haven't drawn a map up yet because I didn't think we'd get here. Yet. Ogden, Boon. On the map, lots of jungle. Lots and lots and lots and lots of jungle.
Yeah.
Like miles upon miles upon miles upon miles.
Our settlement's on the northern part.
So your house is on the northern side of the island at the base of the volcano. Well, sort of, not actually at the base, because that'd be a really bad place to put a house. Because the lava would just... It's kind of about... It's
It was like,
base of the volcano?
It's about... It's a good, like, 20 miles north of the volcano, but it's surrounded by jungle, swamps, and the mansion also has a moat. You can see that on the map. Also, there's a lot of, like, it's also, but I can't really describe what's fully around the mansion yet because it's not, you don't see that on the map. On the southern side of the volcano, about, probably about 30 miles south of the volcano, and about 50 miles into the jungle north, is the actual main settlement on Red Dove Island. That is surrounded by a massive wooden barricade fence that's like miles high.
So
not miles high, like hundreds and hundreds of feet high.
Miles would be huge.
That's some.
See it from.
Yeah. So it says on the map the fence around the main settlement is about 100 feet tall, and on top of the fence are just skulls of dead dinosaurs, like T-Rexes and stuff.
Wait. So
That's dope.
For clarification, we're currently at the southern settlement.
You're on the southern side of the island where the docks are. Yeah.
Sorry, I took notes. I took really studious notes when I read about Red Dove.
So 50 miles straight ahead into the jungle, you would find the main settlement.
Okay.
So wait, what?
50 miles north. Because we're on the southern settlement, we'd go 50 miles north, and then if we veer east or west, we'd find the mansion at the base of the volcano, or it's in the center. So
the volcano's in the center.
Great.
Your settlement's on the north side. It's behind
on
the volcano.
northern cliffs.
Yes, northern cliffs.
Great, with a moat around it, and then if we go 50 miles, if we continue past, that's where the settlement is.
The settlement's first.
Oh.
The manor's beyond that.
Great. So it's more than 50 miles away from us.
Yeah, the settlement's 50. The settlement's 50 miles. The manor's probably about 100 or so from here.
Damn. We're gonna have to go through probably at least some jungle today, folks, if we want to get to that settlement.
Wait. So question. Why are there docks over here? Why aren't there docks over there?
Oh, there are docks all over there. I just landed here because this was the direction we were coming.
Would it be faster to go around?
I mean, we wouldn't have to
On the
walk
boat?
through all the jungle.
You'll still have to walk
Yeah.
through the jungle if you want to go to the main settlement.
But it's
Yeah, but
still
it's
if
not
we...
as far.
Sure, everyone back on the boat.
No, well, I mean, like, it's just... we
That
could
makes
just ask.
sense.
I just wanted to land here because this is what everyone signs in.
I'm just curious, what exactly does this dock service?
Oh, merchants. You can buy, as you can see, as I mentioned before, there are merchant stands everywhere on the docks.
Oh, okay. So it's like so this is kind of like a like small market district on one end that's just a convenient stopping point. Okay.
Noose's eyes open up wide and his ears perk up, and he looks at all of the stands and looks for any markings.
No. Not that you can see.
Have you seen a? It's a black dragonborn.
Blue.
Blue. I knew it was a bee. Have you come across a blue dragonborn by the name of Roman Isaac recently?
I couldn't tell you if I did. We generally don't let people tell people where people are here.
Could you at least tell me if he's in this settlement or on the northern side of the island?
I can't tell you that. We generally like to keep the identities safe of people who land here.
Alright, well.
Just in case the Scarlet Banner or the royal armies come looking for pirates to kill.
That That's fair. Noose, do you mind sending a message for me a little bit later? If you're able to.
I
It doesn't
would
have to be
love
today.
to. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can later. I'm out.
Yeah. And
I'm out
Ash
of-
doesn't. Yeah, we're a little far for Ash's special magic to reach in. So.
So yeah, guys. I mean, we could totally maybe get used to island. I mean, we're gonna have a house here. Might as
Yeah.
well. We can either keep it parked here, or because I imagine if we have the ship here, if we dock it here, we'll have to walk all the way through the jungle again to get back to it.
Yeah. Got that.
We were really, we left so quickly from Silgar. I know we had talked about it, and I haven't checked in a while. Did we get any of our Kymals
Yes, they're
on
on
this boat?
Yeah.
They're on the deck. Yeah.
Oh, we
We-
could take the Kymals, couldn't we?
We could
Yeah.
do a Kymal run.
Could they?
Henry,
Yes.
sorry, Captain Eclipse, you were saying?
Do you think the Kymals can get through the dense jungle? They're more desert-dwelling creatures, aren't they?
That's true, but there is a path. As far as Henrik,
Hello.
you did say there was a path we had to stay on.
There's numerous paths. You don't have to stay on the path. I just advise you do because there are dinosaurs that roam in the jungles, as well as other creatures. And there's also the manor in the swamps that people generally don't want to go to.
Okay.
In the swamps.
So there
Yes.
is a path.
There's
Conceivably.
there's numerous paths.
Henrik coming through with it. All right.
You can also buy carriages over there, and he points to a other stall-like area.
Oh, there it is. Maybe we can have we can drop off or we can have Kelvin take the ship over to the other docks while we make our way through the jungle and kind of climatize ourselves. Plus, Mussolini over to Eclipse. I have some investigating to do.
Sam, I sent you a very important message regarding this campaign that I just realized.
Oop. Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I think we'll have plenty of time for that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Wait, what?
Is it Ash knowledge or Henry knowledge?
Ash knowledge.
Oh. Is it knowledge Ash would have passed on through his letter?
Who knows? But, yeah.
If it's not in the letter, it's not in the letter.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
So you guys are standing on the docks.
Also, you guys, when I was reading about Red Dove, there's a lively drug scene here, as this is where all of something called. I'll let you. I'm kind of a square. There's a drug that's called aquired that's made here.
It's not a drug.
That's not a drug.
What is it? What is
It's
it?
very explosive.
Yeah, it's very explosive.
Oh, I assumed it was a drug.
It's manufactured inside the volcano, actually.
I thought it was a drug. I thought it was way hipper than me. Explosives, I get that. I thought it was a drug.
Yeah. You could use it for some of your spell components, probably.
I advise against it. He might blow himself up in that beetle. No more pretty wizard man, just his robes. Boom,
I think
gone.
his robes. If he doesn't survive, I don't would survive.
Silgarian silks are very strong.
Alright then.
He gets it.
Alright, I'm gonna instruct Calwyn to bring the ship to the northern port while we explore the market and then trek through the jungle.
Okay, so him, Grump, and Gunner, and the kids
Is there
on
anything
board.
you guys need on the ship before we leave?
I just want to. I want to be clear. Are we spending money on carriage or are we taking Kymals?
Let's
Taking
take the
Kymals.
Kymals.
So you guys take your Kymels off.
We got them. Let's use them.
All 4 of them: Marion, Praline, Bumble,
Spittoon,
and whatever Ash's was.
Terry,
yes. I'm glad that you remember that more than me.
So all 4
Steel
Kymels,
trap, my friend.
all 4 Kymels are on the dock as Kelwyn sails the ship away to the northern side of the island.
Awesome.
And Justin, I sent you the
Yep.
resolution of that.
Saw it.
So it was like, prominently displayed somewhere.
Okay, cool.
But I don't know if...
Because that would have been bad.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Eclipse would have noticed that.
Yeah, probably
On
not.
our way out.
Depends on where it was.
It's on a shelf. You'll find it eventually.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perception check or
I'll
no?
find it eventually.
Eventually. Ship sails away. Ship's gone.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to have like another look around.
You guys are on the docks.
So this is a Kymel, you said?
The 2-headed
Yeah.
camel, both like both like of those like bulbish telescoping goldfish-like eyes. On both heads, look right at Henry.
This bad boy, Terry.
Nice to meet you, Terry.
Right in your face, just.
I kind of like it. It reminds me of us.
Henrik, does it remind you of home, Henrik?
Justin, you didn't.
It does. It does. I have not seen Kymels in 40 years. They are wonderful creatures.
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna
Faster than horses.
yeah, they are. I'm gonna take Praline's reins and just kind of go through the main walkway of the market that's here.
Okay.
Just look around, see what shops there are.
Yeah, sure. What's everybody else doing?
Not that I can afford anything.
Noose is
Can't
going
afford
with her. Ogden, I think you should join me. You should join us to the market.
I'm coming with you.
I think Ogden's the only one with actual money, and maybe Noose.
Oh, hey there, little goblin boy.
What's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Good to know.
What's
Have
up?
a
Can you
good
understand, Icarus?
have a good day, goblin boy.
No, it's not Icarus.
Oh, I thought that was Icarus
No.
talking.
There's like a squat gnome with a big top hat, kind of like a ruffle top hat made with like different patchwork materials, and a long kind of like tailcoat made of the same patchwork materials. A really shoddy looking vest, cut off pants, and basically really shitty homemade sandals.
Noose looks at his hands.
Okay.
Are they doing anything?
Maybe.
With Noose's vibe on him.
Really good. He hands you a bag.
Noose will slide a hand. Just kind of.
Welcome to Red Island.
If he's like doing a handoff or anything.
Yeah, totally a handoff. Just
Okay.
Whoa, Noose! If you're gonna get a handoff,
Alright.
not right out here on the docks.
and he hands you a bag.
Why sleight of hand?
He hands you a bag.
Cool. Alright, Noose looks around.
The market.
Is there anybody?
The docks are pretty packed. People are milling
Yeah.
about and stuff. Too many people that nobody really saw.
Alright. So, yeah, I imagine this is us, like, kind of walking off the docks
Yeah.
and towards the market.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Noose will just look down at the bag. Does the bag look interesting, or is it
No.
plain?
It's just plain.
Noose will just... He won't look in it right away.
Okay.
Okay.
Henry, what are you doing?
Henry's actually going to follow after the captain now that we're here. I'm sorry, Captain. May I have a word for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I realize that technically our business arrangement has been completed. at this point. You've transported me to another civilized island, and that's sort of the end of that.
Yeah, I guess. What are you saying?
Well, technically I could, I suppose, go on my way at this point. We could just say farewell, but as I've recently discovered, I have a bit of a situation.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, what is that? What is...
Oh, that's right. You weren't on deck when we
Yeah.
had all of that out.
Mm-hmm.
I have a... Be careful with your words. His eyes like go red as he says that because his voice goes deep and he blinks. Right. Partner, cohabitant of my body, named Carnifex, who is a chain devil.
Interesting.
After I spilled ink on an infernal contract.
You spilled the ink.
Yes, I was very nervous and I accidentally spilled ink on it. And that, also the contract I was looking at it in my line of work for the Belwyn family, who I fled my home island because they most likely want me dead now. And apparently they regularly have people possessed.
Do I hear that?
Yeah. Like Henry's eyes go like flip to red, and then like that voice comes out of his mouth, and then his eyes go back to normal.
All right.
And so what I did not know about this situation until Mr. Boon showed me this. He holds up like the ribbon of memory that he made of the fight. And like he just like goes back to the part where he's a chain monster and plays a little bit of it. It's like, yes, this part right here. Very distressing.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that.
I look awesome. Anyway.
You do, Carnifex. You look very cool.
Thank you.
You probably actually saved my life a couple times.
I like this one. Anyway, we've recently discovered that we're stuck with one another. I would leave if I could, and I would love for you to.
So the market is packed, and people are like, the docks and market are packed. People are walking by like.
Is there somewhere private we could go to discuss this? I'm feeling a bit out in the open here.
Is there somewhere we can talk in private? Is there like an alley we can just like hang out in?
Not really. It's kind of docks, shacks where the markets are, beach, jungle.
Guys, here's a twig. And Noose has just been paying attention, but all with his ears, but eyes are just everywhere. Here's a little trick. Take the crappiest looking shop and just go in and have your conversation there.
Or we could, just step a few feet into the jungle.
There's some nice camels.
The camels, actually. Come on, Henry and.
I buy them for food. We make them food.
You're not touching spittoon.
No,
some nice camel steaks. You got them over here.
No, thank you. They're not for sale. Thank you.
Back.
Come on, Henry. And I'm just gonna take Terry and Praline's reins and go a few feet into the jungle where we can still see the market, but people, not everyone can see us.
It gets immensely dark inside the jungle.
Can we still see
Right.
Yeah. All right, this should be fine for now.
Right. Yes. So what I was your crew member, Mr. Boon and Mr. Noose, mentioned that you may be taking a trip to the Nine Hells at some point.
Yes, hopefully sooner rather than later.
I could perhaps be of help since I'm from there.
That would be very helpful. Tell me, do you know any Rakshasas at all? Just off the top of your head.
I'll be honest. Since I gotten here, everything before this is a little vague and hazy and isn't really coming to me at the moment.
course it is. Because that would just be too ideal if you knew just a Rakshasa.
Yes, I might. I don't know. I don't exactly remember. Again, I'm not happy with this.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else is either.
Yes, that's quite. Yes, no, not happy at all.
Well, everything's out in the open.
Yes.
I hope.
Yeah. Cutting to the chase here. If we help you, will you all help us get away from each other?
I'm going to say maybe, because I can't guarantee that we will know how once we get to the Nine Hells.
But in Nine Hells or no, will you at least promise to try?
We can certainly try.
That's better than we're going to get anywhere else, and the Bellwinds want us dead. I think we can take them. I don't want to find out.
How many strong is this Bellwind family?
I don't know much about them, but apparently your wheelman knows them quite well.
Yes, Kelwyn has been around, you could say.
Yes, apparently for over 100 years.
All right. Is there anything you would like to purchase at the shops before we delve deeper into the jungle?
I gave you all of my money.
It's true.
Nooth, who is kind of just off to the side a little bit, but still near them, looks into his bag.
Repayment for all the money that was spent during the heist. Or at least entrance fee money.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So we didn't
Which
get
was
all
how much,
4,000
Eclipse?
gold, but
No.
yeah.
Just the
No.
entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Just the entry
Oh.
fee money.
What was the
Okay, so
entry
that's
fee money?
1,000 gold.
Yeah, 1,000 gold
Oh.
each.
Oh, each?
No, I was the only one who bought a pass.
Okay, so it's only 1,000 gold in that bag, Ben.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna give Noose the 500.
What?
Like
you
half
don't know.
of it.
You don't know any of it.
Oh yeah, I don't know. If you tell me, I will give you half of it. That's up to you, man.
As you guys are standing there at the entrance of the jungle, though, you do see a strange bird kind of standing in the bushes nearby. It's like 10 feet tall.
Is it Kevin from Up?
I don't know what that means. And there's a huge, never seen Up. It's got a huge beak, a huge beak, long fangs that are curved, like serrated, like dinosaur, and just green drool dripping out of it. It's like ripping apart like the bark of a tree and like eating a tree.
It is Kev. Is it rainbow colored?
No.
Oh.
It's like
Guys,
steel. It's like
fine.
steel gray. It's got blood red eyes.
I
It's
think we should get back into town.
That looks a little threatening.
It looks over at you all and just goes, "Bah!" And this goes back to eating the tree.
Come on, Henry, let's go.
Who's
Don't
a little
forget-
cutie? Who's a little cutie? I'm.
Context. Hey,
this is-
focus.
Roll me an animal handling check.
All right. What is animal hand? Oh wait, I have
It's
a
wisdom.
character sheet that tells me animal handling. Hey, that's more than 0.
It is 10 feet tall.
Bless you.
Animal handling. That's a 3.
Oh shit.
It lets out a blood-curdling scream at Henry, and it rushes Henry as like a bluff charge, tackles,
I'm gonna-
knocks him over, and then runs deeper into the jungle.
I was gonna try to tackle Henry out of the way, but I guess not. That one's on you. That one's on you and Demon Buddy.
And you guys watch as a trading caravan.
What did you call me?
A trading caravan passes, and one of them goes, "Oh yeah, stay away from the terror birds. The terror birds are fucking just scary."
Terror birds.
Get to that.
Some
What did
people.
you call me?
And then the caravan just disappears.
Some people gone.
Oh, that sounds scary. Eyes glowing red.
I called you Buddy.
Nope, the word before that.
Demon?
Mm.
Because
No.
you're a devil.
Yes.
There's a difference.
Get it right.
Alright. So
Don't stop. Maybe we don't threaten the captain.
yeah, as the captain of the ship, and the only one who's not keeping you together, possibly forever.
Assassin and chain devil.
Maybe a more light correct in the future. I could be reporting you to HR for that, because it was a little aggressive, but I'm not going to because it was your first time. And in the future, if you would be a little more polite with the correction. All right. We good there, buddy?
Yes, we're fine. This is perfectly fine. See, we're smiling. I don't want to be, but we're smiling.
Fantastic. Yes. News. Did we get anything back from? Oh no, I don't know about that either. Never mind. I don't know nothing about our money.
You want to go shopping?
Why don't you go shopping? Yes, I'll stay here and watch the Demon Bros.
You come with. We can all just come together.
Mm-mm.
All
And
right.
you're devils, by the way.
Thank you.
All
Devils.
right. And I'm just gonna keep my eyes on Henry/Carnifex.
Okay.
It's
With an E.
Carnifex.
Carnifex.
Like the band. What is everybody else doing?
So Ogden.
Yeah, what's Ogden doing?
Margaritas on the beach, baby. Everything's easy over here.
You can afford a margarita?
Oh, every day. Just going with the flow.
Going with the flow.
I've got a beautiful Kymel and a coin in my pocket. I'm just hanging out,
Okay.
waiting for the next thing. I'm not making any sort of waves.
What? Let's go. What's everybody looking for shops? Are we looking for a magic shop? Or are we looking
So
for...
this area is mostly just fishing trawlers and basically that kind of thing. Supplies for ships.
We could pick up some food for the manor.
For
There
the
wouldn't
what?
be anybody selling healing potions here, would there?
Nope, there are no magic.
I got
Alright.
plenty Eclipse.
Sweet.
Those kind of shops, based on the map, would not be anywhere near here. They'd be in the main settlement.
Just so you know, Eclipse, since you're captain, I will go ahead and tell you we have 3 regular healing potions
Okay.
and 3 potions of greater healing.
Awesome.
So that's a total of 6 healing potions.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Great.
Just so you know.
Thank you, first mate. Fist bump.
Yep. Cabal.
Awesome.
Bep. Yeah. So, I mean, unless you guys want to get some type of, I went ahead and got some healers kits last time. We could get some food for the Kymels since we really don't have any right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we?
It'd be on the ship.
Right. So let's go quickly get some food for the Kymels and then maybe I don't know, I can't think of anything else.
I would like to trade some items for coin. If I could.
You'd have to go to the main settlement for that as well.
All right.
Most of these
cool.
places are just supplies, like fishing,
Okay.
trawlers, and a general store, basically.
All right. Cool. Ooh. No, never mind.
I actually really love to get a. Do they have like a small utility knife
You
I
could
could
probably,
purchase?
you'd probably know you could probably find something like that at the general store.
Great. I'd love to purchase one because I animated my last one and left it.
I mean, I have a dagger.
I've got a dagger. I want a utility knife.
Oh.
I appreciate that,
Gotcha.
Captain, but it's hard to.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I get it. Yeah. Never go anywhere without my multi.
Yep.
I own a breastplate, and that's about it at the moment. So I'm looking forward to earning money, however one does on this crew.
You wanted? I have a few weapons that I'm probably not going to use in the near future.
I was thinking about more necessities, like a spare change of clothes, perhaps a comb, maybe extra spare hair ties.
Here.
I've got a musket.
Since that last battle, I think I can help you out with that. Here you go, buddy. I think you've earned at least 20 gold. Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very generous of you.
Yeah, especially if you're going to continue on this crew, you may as well start getting paid like one of the crew.
Let me know if you need anything anymore for some of your essentials.
I suppose I was. I don't know if it'd be too much of a big purchase. I understand totally if it would. I was just. I would love to get. I used to have a journal for keeping notes, and I would love. There's a lot of new information, and I would love to help keep it straight by writing some down. But I have nothing to write with or on. But I understand books are expensive.
You've won me over. Here's another 30 gold.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so generous. Right, I'm going to go do some shopping, I guess.
20 for you, 30 for Carnifex.
I get more money. Well, I'm still deciding how we spend it. If that's all right with you, what would I need money for? Right.
So I'm off to the general store. If anybody wants to go,
I'll join you.
Let's
All right.
do it.
So head
I'm
toward,
gonna hang out just outside.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna actually go in.
you guys head towards the general store. It's a small one-floor building.
Cling cling.
You do get the idea that most of the other places of shopping and whatnot are at the main settlement. And you open the door, and behind the counter, passed out on a chair, is a very, very overweight dwarf. Beer belly, long white hair, long white beard as well, braided. Reeks of alcohol, just passed out, snoring behind a counter.
Great. Do I see a small knife or a utility tools section?
Probably. Like utensils, like forks, knives, spoons.
I'm gonna just go straight there
Okay.
and look at the knives. Can I suss out the quality
They're made
of this?
They're silverware.
Oh, so this is more like a steak knife and not like a
Out on
It's
display?
something I'm using for prime rib and not something I'm using for
Out on display, yes.
Okay, so we're only looking for like something you buy for a wedding and pull out once every 10 years.
That's
not,
on yeah.
something.
That's what's on display. You can tell there's other stuff in the back of the shop. Behind the counter.
Great. Henry, do you feel like dealing with this drunk guy, or you just want to get some stuff and leave him money?
Well, we should probably speak with the shop owner. Otherwise, taking things and leaving money can be in some places still construed as theft with compensation, which is still a crime technically and can be frowned upon.
No, what do you want?
Oh dear.
I was hoping to avoid a horrible interaction, but here we are. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well. Do you have Henry? What are you looking for?
I'm just Henry's looking around. I'm forming Henry's shopping list right now.
Okay.
I'm looking for a small utility knife.
Are you looking for one to pick your nails with, or one that's all-purpose?
All-purpose.
Oh, because I got this one under the counter. I use it to pick my toenails. But yeah, sure. Hold on. And he hops off the chair, and he walks into the back, and he comes back moments later with a small black case, and he puts it on the counter and opens it up, and in the red velvet box is a small utility knife made of silver.
Perfect. This is exactly the thing I was looking for.
Oh, awesome. 5 gold.
For an item made of silver, you want 5 gold?
Yeah.
Great, wondrous.
He looks around. He looks around a little bit. Are you a pirate?
Well, I'm not a senator.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Neither do I.
So are you a pirate or not?
Technically, I don't know.
Oh, pirates get discounts.
Fair enough. I still don't know that I can technically say that I'm a pirate yet.
Yes, we're pirates. We are crew members on board the Void Maw, which is a registered pirate vessel.
Ah, wonderful. 4 silver pieces then.
That's an incredible discount.
We generally try to, make people that aren't pirates not come here. So we upcharge them a little bit. Mainly just like douchebag aristocrats and members of the Scarlet Banner.
Oh.
The people that want, pirates dead.
Oh. So, what's your, as I give him 4 silver, what's your, what's the scuttlebutt around the island? Is there anything new happening?
Nope. Not really. Just, lots of stuff, people coming and going in the jungle.
Yeah, I heard the dinosaurs are more active. Is that due to anything? Anybody missing?
They're generally always pretty active.
Okay.
We had a T-Rex come on the beach a couple months ago and it ate someone's fishing stall.
Wow. All right.
And then the new pirate queen, just got here about a month ago, or not a month ago, a couple days ago, and she's been hanging out at the Driftwood Keep.
Oh yeah, Monroe Quakeston.
Yeah.
Long may she reign.
Nah, fuck her. But yeah, sure.
Interesting. And your name was?
None of your business.
Great.
What's your name?
Awesome. Ogden Boon, man of leisure, seeker of treasure.
Oh. Okay. You can just call me Bub.
Bub? Great, Bub. Great.
It's what everybody else calls me.
All right.
I got really drunk one time and I don't remember what my real name is.
You don't remember what your real name is, though?
No, so they just call me Bub.
Bub, can I ask you one more thing?
Yep.
Do you have any garlic?
Nope.
Dang. Do you think does garlic grow on this island?
Nope.
All right.
We generally, for people who want to eat garlic at the bars and taverns of the main settlement inside the jungle, we usually import the garlic.
All right.
So if you want really good quality garlic, I can tell you where to go.
Fantastic. Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh, Cala de Cuervos.
José de Cuervos is where you get garlic. It's on that island. I thought you meant where I could go on this island to get good garlic.
Oh no, we import the garlic from there, and when we put it in all the taverns use it for the recipes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Mainly just because the Bellwin family there have a monopoly on a lot of stuff, so.
Great. Henry.
Yes, Henry's been like venturing his way around to the shelves of the store, just kind of like gathering up his stuff. At one point, he goes to like reach for a lantern, but then his other hand comes over and pulls it back, and then he just shakes his head.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, a lantern! I'll need that. No, you won't. Still doesn't quite get what's what. So I put together a shopping list. Can I just run it by you to make sure everything is available, and then I've got all the prices and everything figured out?
Yep.
Backpack.
Yep.
A book.
Yep.
Ink.
Yep.
An ink pen.
Yep.
20 sheets of parchment.
Yep.
Soap.
Yep.
4 sets of common clothes.
Yep.
1 set of adventurer's clothes.
Yep.
And there wasn't anything like it in the equipment, but I figured 1 gold for like a very basic grooming kit.
Sure.
Like a straight razor, thing for shaving, comb, all that good stuff. Cool. All right. Then Henry will add all of that. We'll just all of this then.
Oh, so with the pirate discount, that should run you about 15 gold.
Wow, that is 1/3 of the price it was supposed to be.
I know.
All right. Well then, that was supposed to be 45, but here is your 15. Thank you very much. All right. Henry's got 35 gold still.
Yeah, you've got interesting negotiation skills there, Henry.
Well, I suppose it was, I've have some training in the art of negotiation.
You guys hear snoring, and Bob is passed out again on the chair.
Ha.
Well, I think we'd better. Did we get food for the Kymals yet?
I don't think so.
Oh,
but I don't know if they have.
You guys are still here.
Yeah, Bob. Do you have food for hungry animals?
Oh, I do. I got corn, like dried corn. I got barley, wheat,
Great.
hay, apples, corn, carrot. I said corn, carrots, potatoes.
Great. Anything of meaty substance? Any dried meat?
Oh yes, I have jerky, fish. Well, dried fish, dried jerky, dried jellyfish. Mostly just dried seafood.
Great. We'll take your jerky, your whatever dried jerky you have then.
Well, I got turkey,
Great.
terror bird,
Great.
and triceratops.
Yeah, we'll take we'll just take can we take a mixed bag?
Why not? Here. He goes into the back. He's gone for about 10 minutes, and he comes back with a 5-pound bag full of just jerky. Puts it on the counter. Let's say that's on the house. You guys are my first customers today, and let's just say it's on the house. I don't really sell a lot of the meat to people, so on the house.
Great. Well,
Alright.
Here's 2 gold anyway to get drunk on the crew of the Void Maw.
Wonderful. And he passes out in the chair.
I'm gonna step inside and say, "You guys done yet?" been a half
Oh
an
yeah,
hour.
Yes,
we're ready to go.
Henry's like folding the clothes he bought on the counter and slowly like organizing them into his backpack.
Well, I was outside because could I have asked someone where Driftwood Keep was?
Yeah, sure. So as you're outside, somebody would pass by and they'd go, "Yes, you want to go into the jungle? Main settlement, biggest building.
Thank you very much.
It's literally made of driftwood."
Thank you.
And the little halfling waddles away. And all these people on this island, you can suss out, mostly dressed like pirates.
Cool.
A lot of shabby sea-wearing clothes. They all are filthy. They all reek of sea salt.
Can I look inside to see if there's like any fancy bird feathers upon just like glancing inside?
No.
No? Cool. Alright. I'm just gonna kick it outside.
I've seen Newscast mending, right? Okay. Henry's going to look at his like tattered sleeve and just go, pardon me, Mr. Boon, would you know where Mr. Noose might be?
Let me a Noose. Hey pal. You around? He should be cartwheeling around here somewhere. A Noose.
New
Did
cartwheel
you guys
by
just
Eclipse.
leave the?
Yeah, I think they just.
We're on our way out of the shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're
Then,
at a shop.
Noose isn't too far away from Eclipse.
Okay.
So, hey, what's up?
I sorry, I noticed you have a spell that could perhaps. Would you mind? He just kind of holds up his.
I'm off.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go find a wash.
Noose will be like,
Putting that back together then, and all right, nice and clean. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
yeah, no problem. It's a good thing that it didn't have any designs on it, because those would be gone.
Oh yes, no, just plain white for me. You know.
As you're all standing here, Eclipse, you hear a voice in your head. Hello, Captain. It's me, Kelvin. I'm using sending, just so you know. This isn't the devil speaking to you. I have docked at the north side of the island.
That was quick. Keep everyone on board until further notice. We will let you know when we find the manor. And that's it.
Okay.
End of message.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
wait.
he always like that?
But
Like it just kind of. Like there's no. You just kind of hear. It's fun when you're pranking something for business. It's
oh,
like. Like, it's-
I never would.
A little surprising if you're not expecting it.
Oh, so I was kind of expecting some news from every day.
Yeah, it's just
Hey,
usually when I
Clockwork.
when I hear voices in my head, it's not from a friendly face.
I completely admit.
I'm going to use prestidigitation and create a sensory effect of a firecracker popping off behind Henry.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna flick my snap, and then a firecracker goes off behind you.
Mace sprays, like bursts out of his arm, appears, slams it into the dirt behind him, turns around with red eyes. What was that?
It ruined his shirt again.
Yeah, his shirt is just bloody and ripped open again.
I'm just laughing like I am now.
All of the chains backed back in, just like little sprays of blood as they like retract into his skin. And we're gone.
I
do
gotcha. It was funny.
Oh, please don't do that. That's so unpleasant. Oh, my shirt again. All right.
I can only do so much with these spellcasters. I can't really keep up. So
I'm not a spellcaster. I've taken night classes.
Do you cast spells with your hands on a regular basis, or when in battle?
Not in battle, no.
You includes Conifex.
Yes.
And you're a spellcaster.
Well, that's one way.
This
That's
is my
one way
one.
to-
This is my one party trick. Only the rest I do is stab people. It's really all I do. I
Hey,
can also shoot, and I pull out my musket and my pistol. It's like,
Oh, all right.
in the middle of this.
That's a pirate fort, so yeah, you know.
The other pirates in the vicinity pull out their guns and go, woo!
no, boys, just displaying my wares. I'm gonna
So Captain,
yes,
we got everything for the road?
I think so. Ogden, you've got camel food.
Yeah.
Awesome. Henry, you need. You've got everything you need.
Oh yes, I've got some soap and clothes, and I got a new comb, and
Great.
I got this book with an ink pen, so I can actually start writing some things down. There we go.
All right. News, you need anything else before we head out?
Noose is already petting Spittoon. I'm starting to get up on him.
Okay.
All right. Man's up, everybody. Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm using the washroom. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the washroom.
all
Damn
right.
Silgarians. I don't actually say that.
So, Henry,
Yes.
what Kymel are you getting on?
He's got Terry.
I guess. Yeah.
He's got Terry.
Both heads just look down at you.
All right, gents. I think. Wait, is this a boy Kymel or a girl Kymel?
It's a boy Kymel.
All right, gents. Let's make
Gender
this.
neutral name.
Let's keep this easy. I'll just climb up on here then, and 1 and 2, and just try climbing up on top of Terry.
Animal handling check.
Oh boy. 7. All right, let's not make this more difficult than it needs to be, please. He's having trouble getting on.
It takes you go 10 minutes.
Okay.
You need a hand, Henry.
Could Carnifex attempt to intimidate the Kymel into doing what he wants?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Let's see how that goes.
Do you have a character sheet for each of them?
No, they share a character sheet. It's the
Okay.
same thing. Fun fact, the way I've made the two of them combined is basically I know what things Henry has and is proficient in because of Henry, and I know what things as part of the class come from Carnifex.
Gotcha.
So some skill proficiencies Henry doesn't have, but Carnifex does, and they bleed over.
Gotcha.
And that's a 19 on Intimidate.
I rolled a 13 for resisting it or whatever.
Okay.
So it just kind of...
So Henry's trying to get on and having trouble. All of a sudden he just turns and looks at it and makes like a blah face, and like
Yay!
a bunch of chains come out of his mouth like Cthulhu tentacles, and his eyes go bright glowing red.
Terry lets you on.
Oh, that was frightening and tasted like blood and metal. But I guess it worked.
You all have climbed aboard your Kymels.
All right.
And Ogden, looking at your map, where are you guys headed? The manor or the settlement?
Manor. Yes.
Westmost path.
Fantastic.
100 miles.
All right. It's going to be a long journey.
For Kymels, it'd probably take you guys about 2.5
Oh.
hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kymels are fast.
So fast, yeah.
50.
Yeah.
50 feet.
You guys span the desert on Silgar and Kymels so quick.
Yeah.
I wanna cast mage armor on Marion.
Okay. Smart.
Wait,
Good call.
It puts her AC up to 12.
From 9 to 12, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot your Kaimel's name was Marion, and I thought you were casting mage armor on one of my characters that you don't even know about.
I wish.
So yeah,
I wish.
you guys start moving down the west path.
Can I? So, what do we have a marching order?
That's what I was just about to ask.
Oh,
I'll go
Sorry to interrupt.
first
Okay.
with a dagger and a dagger of venom and short sword at the right.
Who is right behind?
Nooth, he's got I think he has the highest perception in the group, so he should probably be somewhere up front, so he can see things before they see him.
Okay. Who is behind News?
I'd like. I can go there with
Next to
Henry.
Moose.
Henry. Or well, I was thinking I want to pull back and ask Henry something.
Okay.
But still, we're going.
But you're basically a backseat driver in this. So.
I'll say Henry and Ogden are side by side then.
Because you've got the directions.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the GPS guy.
All right.
Ah, great.
you
so hit me
guys set out.
Henry, can I pull back? Can I ask you something, Henry?
Sure. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
So I've noticed you like magic.
Yes. I dabbled a bit. Yes.
Great. And you were taking some night classes to learn
Yes.
more magic.
Yes, I was.
Great. That's nice. I also noticed people seem to take to you pretty quickly. They seem to like you.
Oh, do they?
Well, I don't think that. I think you have a way about you that generally people are pretty into.
Well. Thank you. I've never much been one for having much in the way of what you would call a force of personality, but I suppose maybe I don't know.
Well, as far as I've noticed, so I was going to see if you wanted to make a deal with me. The deal is simple. I could help you speed up, or perhaps be a little more proficient with your, as we call them in the wizard biz, cantrips. And you could maybe teach me to be more likable.
Well, I can do my best. I would very much appreciate the magical tutelage, but to be honest, I don't know too much about the subject, but I suppose I can do my best.
Great. I find that my Silgarian charm doesn't seem to work on everyone. So
Well, I think you're very likable. I think you're a very upstanding and kind person. That's I appreciate you. I enjoy spending time with you.
well, thank you. Yeah, spread the word, I guess.
I'll do my best.
Blah, 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 blah. Chirp, blah, blah.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Can I make a perception check or?
What's everybody's passive perception?
19.
News.
16. Oh, no, 13.
18.
11.
On a branch, kind of on one of these jungle-like trees over the path, there's a small little creature sitting on the branch eating a banana. It's a small, furry creature. It looks like a monkey. Just eating a banana. It's got big blue eyes. It's eating a banana. And it's got two very, very interesting-looking, very feathery wings. It's just eating a banana. And it looks down at you all and goes, and it flies away.
That was weird. Have I seen any of those before?
Nope.
That was kind of cute, actually.
Yeah, it was very cute.
Yeah, don't trust you in these kind of environments.
Yeah, you know, the other thing you gotta always ask is, whenever I encounter wildlife, is that the adult or is that the child? That's what I always
Like I
ask.
said, can't trust cute.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, it's the path is gonna keep going this way for a minute. So
If we kill it or find a dead one, we can take its feathers, and you can have some of the feathers, Eclipse.
well,
I
that's
know
a
you.
nice bonus.
I know you got an eye for
Yeah, I do like my feathers.
And the path starts to rise up a little bit in a very, very up incline.
How up?
Up.
All right,
Standard up.
standard up, great. Not straight
On a
up.
scale from 1 to balloon house.
we already talked about Kevin.
Like this. Like a hot
degrees.
like a hot
Okay.
dab like a hot dab.
Like a hot dab.
So
Just
I
like
think
that.
it's 25,
Dad first,
25
I was like,
degrees.
what
Hot dab.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah,
That's
like a
between-
dad bod.
Between 25 to 35 degrees.
That's pretty
Yeah.
steep.
Yeah.
70 to 80 degrees.
Now that's rock climbing.
Our chymals are our chymals have spider climb, by the way.
Yeah, they're just goats.
You guys are just going up this hill. The weather. This is a rainforest-like jungle, so it starts to pour. Just.
Oh, that's not gonna be good for climbing.
It's also not good for cats. Great.
It's a very warm. It's a very warm rain.
Oh, that's the worst kind of rain.
Mm.
Do I have an umbrella? I don't think so.
Ash did.
Yep.
Ash had everything, okay? Shut up. I don't have an umbrella.
And as you guys are going up the steep incline, it eventually levels out after about a quarter mile, and you're back onto flat ground.
I'm just like hunched over my chimal, just very unhappy.
Up ahead, though, the path looks really muddy and uneven, and
Mhm.
off to the side in the foliage is a turned-over trader's cart, and it's the one from before that passed you guys earlier. And it's turned
Oh.
over on its side. One of the wheels is snapped off.
Oh, I haven't regained any of my strength yet. Yeah, I'm still super weak. I forgot about that.
And it's
Me
just
too.
and it's about 30 feet ahead, just on its side.
I really need
Yep.
to get rid of some of this stuff because I'm
Hey.
over my carrying capacity.
Hold up. Hold up. Everybody hold up.
Are we gonna investigate that?
What does it look like from here? Does it look like it was wildlife, or are there like arrows sticking out of it?
No arrows. You do see.
Bodies? Oh.
Well, you're far enough away where you can't really get a good view of what happened. But you do not see any bodies. But you also do not see any people.
And this was. Would we remember if this looks like a carriage from the town?
Yeah, it's one of the caravans that passed you guys while you were in the jungle.
Oh, it's one of the caravans.
Hmm.
Okay.
Can I go? I'm gonna hop off of Praline and
Okay.
then.
As you
go-
hop off of Praline, when you land in the mud, it goes up to your knees.
Oh. Bugger. I'm gonna like very awkwardly trudge through the mud, picking up my boots. Thank you for the sound effects. And just like go look inside the carriage.
Okay, so as soon as you approach the carriage is off the path. It's it's off in some of the dense foliage on the side.
Mm-hmm.
There is no mud there, so as soon as you come off the path, you're out of the mud.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna activate. Oh, do I want to do that? No, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna have my sword at the ready. Just like use it to peel aside a curtain inside.
Inside, the interior, the door, as you peel like the curtain away,
Mm-hmm.
the side door of the caravan, it's completely gone. And there are claw markings all over the velvet on the inside, and there's blood splashed all over the inside. And there is a dead person lying inside the caravan, and their belly has been ripped open, and their entrails are hanging out, and their throat's been ripped apart.
Do they still have the coin purse on them?
Yes.
Or is there... All right, I'm going to take the coin purse.
Okay.
Can I look around for anything that may be of value?
It's all like mostly food that's been spilled out into the mud.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna take it and head back to the camels.
As you are standing there alone, though, you hear a coming from the foliage, and then you see some of the bushes move as something moves through the bushes.
I'm gonna hide inside.
You hide inside the carriage or the
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. You guys watch as
disadvantage.
Yeah, you guys watch as back 30. You guys are 30 feet back. You watch as Eclipse roots around inside. You see the bushes shake a little bit, and she jumps inside the caravan, the carriage, and just hides in there. What'd you get?
25.
25. Cool.
Noose goes hiss to his whip.
Okay.
Sorry, what's happening?
And then I'm gonna activate the dagger of venom for the day.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're about to get a sample of the flavors of the wildlife.
Oh dear. In a good way, like a happy monkey, flying cute monkey kind of way.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be nice. I like that. It was good.
Yeah.
It was nice. I like.
Either way, we get to taste something.
Are you guys just having this conversation on the path?
Yes.
So you guys don't see much of anything right now. You just saw Eclipse dive into the carriage.
Should we be concerned?
Can I glance out to see if I can see anything potentially dangerous?
So the way the carriage is landed, the other window is pressed down flat into the ground, and the only other entrance that you have is the one that you just jumped through.
Okay.
And can you send her a message?
Oh yes. And then we do this, and then we that, and then Eclipse, what's going on? You can reply to this message, by the way.
I don't like that.
So the message doesn't actually appear in your message doesn't appear in your head. It's like it whispers right in your ear.
Okay.
So even more unsettling.
Yeah. I think there's something out there. I'm taking cover in the caravan.
She says she thinks there's something in the woods, jungle.
And as soon as you say that, Henry, nothing happens.
She says there may be something in around the carriage.
I just saw some of the leaves jiggle around a bit and some weird noises. So
Oh dear.
that tracks. So, I guess we just kind of maybe try to spring a trap.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
It sounds a little dangerous, but I think we can do something about that.
As you all are all God, I couldn't speak. As you are all talking and deliberating, Eclipse, I need you to give me another stealth check, please.
All right. Can you? This one's caught. Yeah, still better. 21?
21. Excellent.
Anyway,
You guys watch as 3 10-foot tall carnivore dinosaurs step out onto the path near the caravan. They don't see you three immediately. They're looking around at the caravan. They're nudging it with their snouts, and as it's happening, you can feel the caravan or the carriage like shake, like, and they're like, you hear the sounds of like heavy snorting, like sniffing, like, And these three creatures are about, the three of you can see, are 10 feet tall. They're kind of blending in with the foliage a little bit because they're all around the carriage. Kind of. So you can barely see them kind of thing. And they're looking around. They got like green, pebbled skin, two crests on top of their head, and 3 claws on their hands, very big feet. These are 3 Allosaurus. And they're just like nudging the carriage and they're sniffing it. One of them, you guys see one kind of come out from the bushes. It smells something. And Eclipse, you see the snout slowly start to come into the carriage.
Newscast.
I'm gonna press myself. What I
and
guess what would be the floor?
It bites into the dead body and pulls the dead body out of the carriage. And you guys all see it as it pulls out this dead body, and another one bites onto it, and the other one bites onto it, and all 3 rip it apart and start to eat it in the bushes.
I'm just holding my breath and pressing myself to what once was the floor of the caravan.
Okay. And they're still ripping apart this body.
Are they? You said that they went back into the bushes?
They're still right near the caravan. They're just eating it beside the caravan. You guys can still easily see them. They're partly obscured from the foliage, but they're eating in the bushes.
Do any of you guys have something you can do to distract them?
I absolutely do.
I could kill them.
I grab my 5-pound bag of mixed meats with mage hand.
It's already looking at you because
Great.
it heard Henry.
Great. Great.
Noose
Oh no,
will
great.
invoke
Then the bag.
duplicity.
You were saying?
Oh, it looked at Henry and then Noose invoked duplicity.
Great, I've got
and
this.
Noose invoke duplicity behind like on the other side of them from us.
Okay. And the one that looked races forward
to us.
Yes.
I have that. Oh, good.
Anybody roll initiative?
Ah!
Right.
No. Ah!
And I'll ask what you got in a second.
So I want to make sure my math is correct on this, Justin.
Yeah, what's up?
So just so my math is correct, we had that fight.
Yeah.
At which point I cast Mage Armor.
Yep.
We had that fight, and then it was about 2 hours sailing. We got there. It's been about, maybe 30 minutes traveling, and we spent about 30 minutes in the market, so it hasn't been 8 hours yet, so my Mage Armor previously cast is still on.
Yes.
It's not?
It is.
Okay. Just wanted to be clear that Mage Armor is still up. And there's Mage Armor
on Marion.
Marion kind of cool.
All right, Ogden, what'd you get for initiative? And Icarus is currently not here because the vampire captain did kill Icarus the last time he was out.
Yep. I know. 4.
4. Eclipse.
20.
Noose.
10.
Henry.
21.
Oh.
Because advantage on initiative.
That is correct. All right. Cool. Just organizing my initiative here.
Did the Chimals just go last?
Yeah. Okay. So, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
You see Eclipse dive into the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
The Allosaurus just pull the body out and start ripping it apart in the path. Carnifex says, "Let's just kill them." And it turns to the group and runs, and it pounces. So it's currently in the air.
Oh, okay.
And it's about 10 feet away, just jumping through the air.
All right.
The other two are 30 feet back near the carriage where Eclipse is.
Mm-hmm. So Carnifex's reaction is going to be the chains perform the complex series of spell motions, and then as a spell is cast, and it has multiple targets, so I'm going to guess that without focusing, the next target will be Henry, and then the closest thing also, which is Terry, as he casts Fly on both of them. So Henry and Terry both have a 60-foot fly speed.
Oh, dear.
And so Henry's on Terry, this happens, and then Carnifex just goes, and away we go. And then just the mace just like flies up into the air, and Henry just gets dragged 60 feet straight up into the air behind it. Oh, we're very high up
so,
right now.
60 feet up, you'd be in the canopy.
Oh, would I be like past the canopy?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just go like up
sorry.
to the canopy.
Yeah, the canopy is about 40 feet up.
Okay, so 40 feet up and stop.
Okay.
Oh, we're very high up right now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, this is so high up. Stop complaining. Would you rather
Are
be
the
down
chains
closer
like
to
in
the claws?
helicopter blades over your head?
So, yeah, as you like launch up, the Allosaurus lands in front of your Kimo and looks up as you...
Alright. No, so once I get up in the air, it stops dragging me, and Henry's just floating.
Okay.
And that's an action, bonus action. Do I want to do anything? No, that's my turn.
Okay, Eclipse, you are in the carriage. You can kind of see the two Allosauruses standing right in front of the carriage. The third one is way ahead.
Okay. Okay. So I'm first going to throw my dagger of at the one who just went for Terry.
Okay, so you're popping out of the carriage. The one that's 30 feet away at Terry.
Yeah.
And then there's 5 feet right in front of you, in front of this carriage.
Yes.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Actions. 18.
That hits. Roll damage as you.
All right. So that's. Let me gather all the dice that I need because it's a lot.
It's also it's sneak attack, I believe.
Yeah, it's sneak attack
And
also poison damage.
yes.
All right. So 1d4, 4d6,
Mm-hmm.
and 2d10. Oh, fuck, I just lost a d6. I'm gonna re-roll that. Fantastic. Alright, so 9 poison damage
9 poison damage.
and 5, 10, 15, 21 plus 5, so 26 piercing damage.
Oh! Yeah, so the dagger slammed into the back of its neck, and you guys can see the point. Noose and Ogden, you guys can see the point of the dagger actually come out the front of its neck a little bit. And then it just coughs a bunch of blood onto Terry. Just, and that one staggers a little bit, and that one is not looking great at all.
And it has to make a
That's right.
constitution saving throw.
No, that's a 6.
It is poisoned for a minute.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to pop up and just stab the one nearest to me.
Okay, you pop out, make an attack roll.
Ooh. With my short sword, that will be 25 to hit.
That hits, roll damage. And sneak attack, because it's a short sword.
It's only once per turn.
That's right, that's correct.
Once per turn. That is piercing.
How much?
And
How much piercing damage?
10.
10? Okay,
Yeah, max damage on that one.
cool.
And then I'm going to book it to Tabaxi swiftness or feline swiftness, and because I did a melee action on the one closest to me, he can't make an attack of opportunity. So I'm running back to prey.
All right, so getting out of the carriage and running through the Allosauruses that are blocking the carriage, that's a lot of difficult terrain. Plus through the mud.
Okay. So so my speed is 30, doubled for the round, so it's 60.
Yep.
Use my bonus action. Can I get back there in one round of movement?
Well, you were prone because you were laying on the ground of the carriage.
I was standing pressed against what was the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're probably about 10 feet away from the rest of the party.
Alright, cool. That is my turn.
Okay. Cool. The third Allosaurus that has not been attacked yet has a 60-foot movement speed. So it moves 30 feet, and then it's going to pounce at Eclipse. Just 30 feet and then pounce. Okay. It's going to try to hit.
Like that. I don't like it.
17 plus 6 to hit.
Is it the one that it... Oh, no, it's on
No,
its turn.
this is a different one. But yeah, it's pouncing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That hits.
Oof. You take 15 points of piercing damage as it lands on you. And as it does the pounce attack, you need to make a strength saving throw.
Alright, I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge
Yep.
to make it 8 or 7.
7, you round down.
Okay.
And then strength saving throw as it does its pounce. As part of its attack.
I am not super strong, so that is
Especially right now with all that strength
Yeah.
damage.
14.
14, you succeed. It does not knock you prone into the mud, and it just kind of it lands beside you, and it's 5 feet in front of you, and it's just like looking right at you, 10 feet tall, just like looking right at you.
I have a -3 to strength saves.
The second
I rolled a
Allosaurus,
17.
the one you stabbed, is also going to do the same thing.
Wow.
30 feet forward and pounce. And that is I don't think that'll hit, 15.
Nope.
It goes to bite at you, but the other one's kind of in the way, and it hits its other one and rolls to the side and gets up and it's like. So two of these are bearing down at you. The other one is ahead a bit.
Awesome.
Noose.
Alright.
And I just want to say that I still have the coin purse on me.
Okay.
That's all.
Is there one next to Noose, the one that jumped at Henry?
Yeah. Based on the marching order, it is 5 feet behind you.
Ah.
Near me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right. It's right by Ogden now, and Terry.
Wait, didn't Terry fly?
Not yet, just Henry.
Yeah. Terry can.
Oh, right.
Terry's probably like floating a few inches off the ground and very confused at the moment.
Yeah, Noose is gonna try to attack this guy in front of him with his whip.
Yeah, this one has the dagger of venom sticking out of its throat. So make it. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one?
Yeah.
Oh, she threw the dagger of venom?
Yeah. At it.
Oh.
It is also poisoned.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. That's a 25.
That hits. Roll
to
damage.
hit. Okay. So the initial slashing damage is 8 plus
Okay.
plus 3 acid damage
Oof.
Yes.
and a d8. Oh, 1 poison damage. And heck, might as well if that doesn't kill it, then might as well just do a Fury of the Small, 8 more damage on top of that.
So as you whip it, you invoke your goblin anger, just
Good.
and the acid and everything combined in the whip hits it on the neck, and the whip glides through the neck like butter, and you decapitate it.
Ooh.
Noose will have his duplicate. It's next to Eclipse, kind of. So it's gonna try and get one of their attentions.
Wait, I thought it was just a little bit in front of you.
No, he cast it on the other
Oh,
side
okay.
of the Allosaurs, like before they even charged at us.
Okay, because the other two charge 30 feet away from the carriage.
Yeah, I can put it 30 feet away from me.
Okay, cool.
That's where I was
Okay,
putting it.
so it's currently.
over by Eclipse. Yeah.
I thought it was by the carriage first. Are you moving it?
Eclipse
To...
was at the carriage.
Yeah, now she's
But
gone.
I
She's
ran
she's not there
forward.
anymore.
Oh. Okay.
She moved. She
Are
moved.
the-
She got out and moved like 30 feet away or so.
Yeah.
Or not 30
Alright.
feet. 15.
Like-
Or 30
Well,
feet, somewhat. Yeah.
Regardless, Noose is gonna have his duplicate try and get one of the other one's attentions, or both of their attentions if it can.
Okay, make a performance check. I don't know what else to roll.
All right.
I'll just say performance. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it's a 10.
First one got a 13. Second one got a 16. So they both just look at it and just go, nope. We got prey right in front of us.
All right. Damn. They're gonna regret that. They're gonna regret that. All right, that ends. I mean, unless you have the camels on a different turn order, so
Yeah,
you
they're
can't
at the
move
very
the
end.
Camels, correct?
No, I'm putting them at the very
So that
end.
means we can't. So that means we can't move them. We can't steer them, correct?
No.
Okay. These will just stay there then.
Okay. Ogden Boon.
Mind Spike at level 4 on
The one-
one of the two ones that are attacking Eclipse.
Which one?
The
one that's bleeding, or the one that's not?
The one that is the one that's not bleeding.
One that's not bleeding. And what's the saving throw on that?
That is a Wisdom saving throw.
11.
That does not save.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is 5, 10, 17, 21. That's 23 psychic damage. And I regain a level 3 spell slot, third level spell slot.
Nice. Cool beans.
Okay.
Nice.
Great. That's it. That's it for me.
All right. Everybody who's riding a Kymel, make animal handling checks.
Okay.
Except Henry, because he's floating up in the air.
All right.
What'd you get? Noose.
17.
Cool. Ogden.
4.
Marion is a little scared of these Allosaurus and bucks you off, and you land prone in the mud.
Dope.
And then, Noose, where do you want your Kymel to go while you're on it?
Noose and Spittoon will move. How far away is Eclipse?
15
He's
feet.
about
About 15,
20 feet
20,
away now,
15,
right?
20
Or
feet,
15?
yeah. 15, 20.
Okay. All right. And how far away are the Allosaurs?
Right by her.
Okay.
5 feet,
So-
feet behind her.
Okay. So if I move up 20, then I would be able to hit them with a whip attack when my turn is up.
Yep.
Right.
And they still be able to bite you, though, because they're 5 feet behind her. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they're biting at her already. They both pounced at her, so they're both within melee range of her.
Right. So if I'm 5 feet behind her, then they can't hit me.
Well, on their turn they might, but yeah.
They might move forward, but
Yeah.
Yeah. As long, yeah. There it is. Yeah.
There it is. Nice.
So I'll have I'll have Spittoon move me up 20 feet so that I'm right behind Eclipse.
All right. And it is difficult terrain, but Kymals have 40, so yeah, you can move 20.
They have 50.
50,
Yeah.
so it's 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ogden, where is... Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, like, there's nothing else that Kymals
Kymals have
do,
attacks.
right? Unless I... Yeah.
Kymals can attack, yeah.
So...
Yeah, multi-attack.
Yeah.
But that's 5-foot reach for those, I believe.
Yeah, I could move forward, but... well, you know what? How about if any of them come at me, I'll have the Kymal hold its action for a bite attack.
Yeah,
If
cool.
it comes with, if any come within range.
Sure. Awesome. Ogden, what's
And I
your...
whispered.
Oh.
I whispered in his ear. I whispered in Spittoon's ear. You take this guy's head off. If it comes after me, I'll wipe.
All right.
Pat him on the head.
So yeah, Ogden, Marion gets spooked by these Allosaurus, bucks you off, you land prone in the mud. What is Marion doing? Marion the Kymal.
She gets like nervous tippy taps going, a little bit of nervous tippy taps, and just stands there and prepares. If attacked or if they come this way, she's gonna do a multi attack as well. Preps that action.
Okay. I don't think you can prep a multi-attack. I think it's only just one hit.
Or one bite. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. What I meant to say was preps the attack.
Yeah, yeah,
And I know
sure.
that the Kymals have a multi attack.
Mhm.
I just preps that attack.
All right, cool. Henry.
Yes.
40 feet up in the air. One of them just got its head cut off. The other two are about 40 feet down, 20 feet away. So 60
What?
feet away.
What did Terry do?
Terry, what do you want Terry to do?
I mean, I am in 40 feet away, so Terry is a free Kymal.
Terry's flying with you. Oh.
Terry's also flying. I did not bring
Kymal
Terry
got-
with.
Oh,
Terry
gotcha.
doesn't know what's happening, and he starts to levitate like 10 feet off the ground, floating upwards, kind of like spinning around, just like...
Rotate.
That's Terry's turn.
Okay, just hilarious. No, because
adorable.
that was an accident. Because
Mhm.
fly is a 3rd level spell, so since I automatically cast it 4th, it was more like Carnifex made Henry start flying, and then there was like some backsplash
Okay.
extra magic that came off of it and just landed on Terry.
So what's Henry doing?
Henry is going to. I was like, I really don't like being up here, and Carnifex is like, shut up then. And the chains are going to rotate into like a helix pattern with the mace head at the bottom pointed at the nearest Allosaur,
Mhm.
and then it glows bright red and like compresses back in recoil twice. It fires off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Doof, doof, like a gun. Yeah.
How does Dex say Eldritch Blast?
Doesn't say anything, it just happens.
Cool.
He's no fun.
So that's a hopefully a hit. Let's see. 25 to hit on the first one,
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
and a natural 20 on the second one.
Yeah, both will hit, for sure. Max damage on the second one. Max plus rolls on the second one.
So first one is 11 damage,
Okay.
and then second is 16 on the second, so 27 damage total.
Oh,
Damn.
almost did it.
Wow.
The second, first one hits it, it's... And half of its face is kind of like, you hear some of its teeth kind of like this shatter and like fly into the mud. The second one hits it really hard and actually goes inside its torso and breaks a couple ribs and comes out the other side. And it's still standing, but just barely. Just like...
Damn.
Just poof, poof. All right. Anything else for Henry?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, Eclipse. 2 Allosauruses right in front of you. One looks like
Mhm.
absolute poo-poo. And the second one looks still pretty good.
Alright, so the one that's looking be good, I'm gonna slash at, do like a backhand slash.
Oh, which
with
one
my-
again? Which one again, sorry?
The one that's looking pretty okay.
Okay, yeah.
We gotta scroll up. Good sword. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage plus sneak attack.
Alright. Oh, that is poo-poo. 4, 8, 12, 13, 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run up edge one, pull out the dagger, and then toss it back at the one that I just attacked.
So you'd have to run 15 feet behind you to get your dagger that you threw.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah.
it was like
No.
right at them.
No. They ran forward. The third one ran towards Terry. It's where Terry was, so it's still 15 feet behind you, or 20 feet behind you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm gonna try to get that dagger out, and like still throwing it.
Okay, so the one doesn't get an attack of opportunity, but the other one does.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, the other one would. It's only creatures you attack that don't get attack of opportunities, I believe.
Let me double check. You're probably right. Yeah, that creature. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
So yep. And it got a 15. So it goes to bite at you, but you dodge out of the way and you use.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to where the dagger of venom is.
I'm gonna just yank it out and toss it back in one fluid movement.
Okay.
One I just attacked.
Yep. Attack roll.
Oh, that was that one.
Sails past it, and you hear a thunk as it hits the side of the carriage and just embedded in the side of the carriage.
Fuck. And now I'm even further away, so I'm gonna just start fishing out for another one of my daggers.
Okay. All right. That Allosaurus is going to run at you through the mud and pounce again. 15 to hit, so it lands in the mud, rolls, and that's going to end its turn. The second one is going to do the same thing. This time it's going to look at the prone wizard on the ground
Oh
and
It would have to run past Noose, right? Because I was right behind Eclipse.
that's right. So the first one ran. Both of them were side by side. So when the first one ran, you could do the attack you had prepared. Then.
Well, we already missed. I mean, I kind of missed that, but I'll take this one.
All right. Yeah. So it's about to run. Make an attack of opportunity with the Chimal.
Oh, the Chimal can, and so can Noose.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Cool.
And
I'll do
also,
the Chimal first.
the Chimal Marion would also take that prepped attack as well.
No, because that one hasn't gotten to you yet.
Oh, dope.
It might. We'll see.
So sorry, I'm looking up the stats for Spittoon here.
All
right.
plus 5 to hit.
Yes. That's a 25 or 22.
That hits. Roll damage.
25. That's a nat 20.
Yeah. Whoops. It was a. Yeah. Oh, 1 damage.
1 damage. Cool. So the Chimal bites it, chomp, and then
And
noose.
Yeah. Noose got a 16 plus. What is it?
Hits.
22.
Hits, yeah.
24.
Hits.
Yeah. Okay. So that will be. Darn it. Nice. 9 slashing damage
Okay.
and 10 acid damage and 2 poison damage.
Okay. Excellent.
So a total of
Still standing.
9, 10, 19. So total of 21 damage.
Still standing.
Okay.
And it does move past. And it will make a pounce attack at Ogden because he is prone.
Mm-hmm. And it's within 5 feet of that Chimal that prepped an action to attack it?
Yeah, hold on. So, it does land on you.
Okay.
An 18 plus 6.
To hit.
Yeah, so 24.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And you're already prone. So it automatically gets 2 bite attack. It gets its claw attack from the pounce, and then it'll automatically get a bite attack from the, yeah. So that's only 9 slashing damage from the claws.
Okay.
As it rakes open your chest, and the bite attack gets to make a bite attack because it pounced. That is only a 14 to hit.
And
you have mage armor up right now.
I do have mage armor up right now, and that mage armor is 14.
So that hits.
I'm gonna cast shield then.
You cast shield, and then the Kynal gets its attack of opportunity against it.
Okay.
Or its held action, rather.
Okay. That is a 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool. That hits, roll damage.
Great. It's a D4?
Yep. Hey, Garrett, where are you getting... Oh, sorry, never mind. Yeah, where are you getting this poison damage?
I'm getting it from Divine Strike. On each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8
cool.
poison damage.
Just curious, because I thought it was part of the Rattler. I'm like, I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that is just something I got the last level up that I was just like, oh, I forgot about that.
Cool. I had no idea that was a thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what was the damage, Ogden?
2 damage.
The Kynal bites it on the neck and rips out its throat, and it kills it. Yeah, 2 hit points.
Hardcore.
So just
Marion Boon.
So
Boon.
just it just drops into the mud. Which means it is Noose's turn.
Wait, there are more?
Yeah, there's still one left. It's still standing.
Oh,
Is that the
Noose isn't.
that
how
ran
close,
after me?
Yeah, it's the one that's in front of you.
How close is Noose to it?
Eclipse, how far back did you move? 15 feet. 15 feet, because she went to get her dagger.
Not far.
All right. So, Noose will have to get off his Kymel in order to make an attack, though.
Yep.
With his Rattler, and he's gonna just jump off and do an attack. Wow.
All right, so you move forward 5 feet. Because it's 15
Yeah.
feet, 15 feet away.
Well, yeah, he pretty much jumps off the Kymel.
Yeah.
Seeing how deep the mud is, though, he kind of figures that if he falls, he can't really attack if he falls into it, so he's gonna try it while he's in the air.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
15 to hit.
That hits, and once again you cut through its neck like butter because it had 1 hit point. Its head topples off and sploosh into the mud. Its body, blood spurts, and it just drops into the mud. And as Noose falls,
As Noose falls into the mud.
as Noose sinks in deep into the mud, his hands are the only thing you guys can see. That's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Oh, poor Noob. Hey, 2 housekeeping things real quick. I want to grab the dagger and then count how many coins I got in that coin purse.
Cool. Grab your dagger,
Yeah.
and 25 gold coins.
Yes. If Noose had shared the gold from earlier, I would
But
have probably shared this with everyone.
nobody knows about it.
It wasn't time yet.
Nobody knows.
Wasn't time yet.
Henry's still floating
After all.
40 feet up in the air.
Yep.
Terry slowly.
drifting slowly like a graphics glitch.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight, everybody, for Beneath the Tide. Homeward Bound is a very apt title. Next week they should get to their house, their new manor that they have, and see what else the jungle has in store for them on the way.
I humbly submit another title could be Manners Matter, spelled Manors.
Well, that could be next week when we actually get to the manor.
You see, this guy gets it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a good one to sit on till then.
So here's what I'm thinking. What would we have done if I saw the look on Justin's face earlier when we were like, oh, why don't we just go to the other side of the island instead of having to trek through this jungle? I was like, you know what? We should go through the jungle.
I mean, you still would have had to go through
be fun.
You still would have had to go through the jungle.
Yeah.
Regardless.
The manor's in the middle.
Yeah.
Either way.
I mean, it only took like a half hour to get to the other side of the island.
Yeah. We're good. This is fun.
But thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with this next Wednesday to see where this goes, and then the Wednesday after that will be our Halloween one-shot using my own RPG system that I sent to the group. So read over the rules whenever you can. It's a Google Doc in the BTT thing, and I'll be running that on Halloween. You'll all be playing yourselves on October 30th. So
nice.
And then join us again tomorrow for the continuation of Curse of Strahd, the party inside the Amber Temple.
Amber
Temple.
Yeah.
Again, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good night.